everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about fun fall activities for your kids. I specifically did this with my 1.5-year-old, but you can do this with any kid, just adjust it to their age. We're going to go over activities indoors and outdoors, crafts, books, songs, and more. So I'm really excited to share all of this with you. Let's jump right into it, starting outside. My number one favorite fall activity is going on a nature walk.
Show mommy.
Say, look.
Look. Penguins. These. Penguins.
Going on this walk was so refreshing for the both of us, and having the goal of finding little treasures made it that much more fun and memorable. And of course, while we were out, we did our second activity, which is playing in the leaves. Having children is revisiting your childhood and that joy and wonder over something as little as leaves. All right, we're back inside. That was so much fun. And if you went on that nature walk, you're going to have almost everything that you need for our next couple of indoor activities. We're going to be making fall sun catchers, and you're going to need contact paper, something for the border. We're going to be using an embroidery hoop, scissors, and some string or a suction cup. And of course, we need this contact paper here. You're going to measure it to the size of your border. If you're using sticks, it really doesn't matter, but I'm using the hoop, so I just have to measure my 2 hoops. Then you're going to unpeel your contact paper and start placing your leaves as flat as you can get them. I'm just doing a tester before I include my daughter. It's basically like laminating actual items. And you want to press out all of the air bubbles as much as you can. Mine was not perfect, but I lined it up and put it on my hoop. I also did cut it before, and as you can see, it started to poke out. So I wouldn't cut it down until after you've put it in the hoop. But it still worked out, and it came out super cute. Here. So now Lily and I are going to do a big one together. I let her basically put anything she wanted on here. As you're going to see in a minute, she even puts a random dime that she found, and that was totally fine with me. I just picked off the stuff that was way too big at the end before we put it in the hoop. All right, time to laminate it and put it on the hoop.
Look, Daddy.
Oh, did you make that? Oh,
wow.
Look what's still in there.
You put a dime in there.
Look at your dime.
It's all about the treasures.
All right, let's hold them up to the window. Oh, those are so cute.
That's really cool.
Waking up to the sunlight going through those sun catchers is so special and pretty, and it's just a little memory of something Lily and I did together. So definitely try it out. The next activity is based on the book, The Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. I love this book and the fact that there's different editions based on the season that you're in. And so this is going to be kind of our basis for the next couple of activities. If you don't have the book, then you can look up the story on YouTube for free. We're going to be making caterpillars for this project. All you'll need is an egg carton, paint and paintbrushes, pipe cleaner, and some optional googly eyes, or you can just paint them on like we did. Using paint can be really intimidating with the toddler, but I was really surprised with how focused she was and determined to paint her little caterpillar, and it was just really fun for both of us to do this project together. I really recommend reading the book before and after because it makes a stronger connection in their mind, and there's a lot of imaginative play that can be had with these caterpillars. Lastly, I poked some holes to put in the pipe cleaners. You can use any color, we just had white. And our caterpillars were ready to play.
Haha, baby.
So while our caterpillars are drying, we're gonna make some pumpkin scented moon sand. And apparently, all you need is, you say flour?
Power.
We need flour, vegetable oil, and pumpkin. So we're gonna start. So we're gonna open up our flour. We're gonna open up our flour.
Happy a flower.
Let's open it up.
Wow.
Whoa, look at that. We're gonna put 1 cup of flour. Okay, oops. Let's put this up. All right, we need 3 more of those. 2, that was 2. 3, I'm gonna let you do the last one. Try again. Just slow.
Slow.
4, good job. Okay, now what's next is the pumpkin puree. Hold out your cup. There you go, put it in. Whoa, perfect. And pour it in. You wanna mix? Yeah, you're gonna mix it. Oh, that smells really good. I know, it's gonna be tempting.
Mommy. I use this.
It's to play with.
This is to play. Could you bring us one of those? So this is just 1 thing of flour. So I'm gonna make as much as I can using all of the pumpkin. So we're gonna come in and do another 4 cups. Whoa, so this is 5 batches. We can still mix it all up, some of that flour. But it fills the bottom and I think it's gonna be so much fun. And it smells delicious. So we're gonna go add to our other sensory bin. I'm gonna put it in our little setup and we're gonna go play. Let's go. Next, we're gonna set up these sensory bins. It's really a combination of all of the activities that we've been doing. This is actually a homemade setup with PVC pipe. Maybe I'll post how to make one later if anyone's interested. But I'm putting all of our nature walk items and the pumpkin scented sand as the base. I'm also gonna add some food for the caterpillars because those guys are all dry and they're ready to play. And now it's time to play. She really enjoyed using cookie cutters on the sand. And then she was also feeding her little caterpillar the different foods. Later, she put in some dinosaurs and little figurines into the sand and hid them under the leaves. So there's a lot of creativity and imagination that is involved with these play bins. And also for the pumpkin, I would cover it with a lid just so it stayed good. So far, it's been a week and we're still using it. If you like this themed sensory bin, like and subscribe for more. If you're looking for a really easy activity that will get your kids to play independently, you have to try Animal Rescue. All you need is some figures, animals, princesses, whatever you got, and some painter's tape. Then you're going to tape all the figures to the wall, a window, even like a little cardboard box. I did this right before she woke up from a nap, and although she was confused at first, she got the picture right away. She started taking them down, wanting to re-tape them up, and I had about 10 minutes of washing dishes before she wanted me to come join her, which was totally fine. She's been wanting to play with her little characters, and so that was a blast, but I want to do this again in the future, and I think it'll definitely be a great independent play option for us.
1, 2,
Don't put that tape away yet because we're going to need it for our final activity. Most of these ideas I got from Pinterest, and I really wasn't sure if this one was going to be a hit, but basically you tape a tree on the ground and you put apples and you call it apple picking in your own house. So I didn't have any apples, I just had some pumpkins and limes. So do not judge me. This is my lime pumpkin picking tree. I also combined this with the idea of washing your pumpkins, which I was seeing a lot this season. And so she was gathering all of her limes and pumpkins to wash. I put some soapy water and some normal water out, and we just started washing them together, and she loved this idea. She had so much fun. But then I made the mistake of leaning against the soap bucket, and it spilled everywhere. Ugh. Kona and Lily were both very concerned, as you can see here, and Lily even had to call in Dad for help. I feel like there's a life lesson here. When life gives you limes instead of apples, just pucker up, baby, because that's what you got. I don't know. Anyway, we still made the most of it, and we used the tape as a little car track, and that was really fun. The tape is still on her floor. I don't know how long I'll leave it, but for now, she'll just pull out a little car and pretend she's driving. We even drove over these pumpkins, and that was fun. I hope these fall activities inspired you, maybe kept your kids engaged, gave you some free time, or created some really special memories. Let me know in the comments. Next, we're going to go over some of the fall books that we are reading. Obviously, we read other types of books during the fall, but I also love to incorporate some fall ideas around family, holidays, the weather. So I'm going to share with you what we've been reading. I pick most of our seasonal books from the library, and this one in particular is a song book. We love to sing together, so I try to at least incorporate one book with song. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. The next one is on a tractor, and chances are you're gonna see farm animals and tractors around this time of year, so why not prep your kids, talk about some animals. Piggies. They're getting muddy. It's nearly time to go for tea. We have been really into counting lately, and because we have balloons here in New Mexico for the balloon fiesta, I thought this book was perfect. What is that? One airplane. If you give a dog a donut, it's perfect for fall. The illustrations are cute. There's apple picking, and I would highly recommend this whole series. We have gotten so much use out of these books. The star of the show has been The Very Hungry Caterpillar, but you have to check out their seasonal books. I have the first fall and first spring. Pine cones catch leaves in the air as they fall and land softly. This book was perfect prep for the different activities, the nature walk, all of the sights that we've been seeing in fall. So if there's one book you're going to buy this fall, I'd recommend The Hungry Caterpillar's First Fall. Our last book is Happy Thanksgiving Biscuit, and it has interactive flaps inside that are really fun for my daughter. It's a little bit of a prep for Thanksgiving and what to expect with family coming and eating yummy food. Thanksgiving is a time to be with friends and family. Let's set the table. Okay, so reading all those books really made us want to dance, and I teach dance class to toddlers at a community center. So I'm going to show you just some of the little dances that I would do for the fall. Let's do it. The first song is Five Little Caterpillars, in keeping with our theme. And this one's really fun. If you have a tunnel, you don't need it, but it elevates this one so much. You want to crawl all around the house, the room, the space that you're in, and through the tunnel. Even Kona gets it. A follow-up to this song is Fly Like a Butterfly. You can use ribbons or scarves. I also like the song Rhythm in the Scarves, and it tells you how to swish your scarf or your ribbon around the room. Now It's Autumn by Sticky Kids is another fun one about leaves and how they fall to the ground and they blow around in the wind. This one is all about listening to directions and learning a little bit about tempo. Lastly, we have Fruit Salad by the Wiggles, and this one is perfect because every hungry caterpillar loves fruit salad. All right, moms and dads, if you loved this content, let me know in the comments, like this video, share it, and I'll make more. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a winter edition just like this video, and I'm also thinking of doing some themed videos based on books. So activities, crafts, songs, all based around one book. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know and follow for more. Bye guys. Ooh, yummy. So we're gonna start. So we're gonna open up our flower.